2012, it's the end of the world as we know it.
There's another movie coming out like this, and I can't remember what it's called, but I saw a preview for it, which really helps you a lot, I know. But I saw it last night.
God, we suck as reviewers.
I know, we're great. There's this one coming out, and it's a movie.
It talks about the stuff
Well,
and
I
the
don't
thing
take
with that
my
guy.
little pen and my paper into the theater with me, and by
I
the
know.
time I get done, I forgot. Anyway.
That's okay.
Go ahead with
But
2012.
2012 stars John Cusack, and it's also got
Bunch of other people.
bunch of other people in it too,
Danny.
like Amanda Peet, Oliver Platt, Thandie Newton, Danny Glover, Woody Harrelson, and basically it's about the end of the
Armageddon.
world due to the Mayan calendar. A global cataclysm brings an end to the world and tells of the heroic struggle of the survivors.
Ooh, a cataclysm.
Which seem, I don't understand. If the world ends,
There shouldn't be any survivors.
how can there be a heroic struggle or any type of struggle of survivors? You're right.
The world's
the
done.
world is done.
Toast.
I mean, the world blew up with that last Nicolas Cage
Next?
movie.
No, not next. I remember what it's called.
Yeah, which was good up until the end. You know, one of those. Knowing, thank you.
Yes.
So that opens next week, as does Pirate Radio.
Okay, I saw a preview for this with
Yep.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
This looks spectacular, and I know you'll go see it.
I saw the TV commercial. Looks pretty
Mm-hmm.
good. And again, they're out on a boat off the coast of England back in the 60s, and they just started up a pirate radio station.
Well, it's because when Britain outlawed rock and roll on
Right.
the radio, and he was like, I'm not part of your system. And he started this radio station. They ship everybody out to the boat.
It's sticking it to the man.
They're sticking it to the man.
Actually, they're sticking it to the queen.
Yeah.
So
It does look so good, though.
opening up in limited release next week is a movie called Dare. 3 high school seniors decide they can no longer ignore their deepest needs
You could have stopped with 3 high school seniors, and I would have told you no.
and take the biggest risk of their lives.
Of all time.
It's rated R for sexual content, language, and alcohol use, all involving teens.
Nice.
It says here. It's got your Emmy Rossum in it, and it's got Sandra Bernhard in it. So a good reason right there not to watch.
Yeah, I don't like her.
And she's not a teen.
She's raunchy.
There's a movie in limited release next week called 1098. And the word 10 and the word 8 are spelled out, but then it's the number 9 right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Documentary following the stories of several inner-city teens as they compete in an annual business plan competition.
That sounds hilarious.
And then there's a movie called Women in Trouble that opens in limited release next week. One tumultuous day in the lives of 10 seemingly disparate women, all with one thing in common: trouble.
They's in trouble.
One woman is named Electra Lux, Luxxx,
Oh, my goodness.
a world-famous porn star whose future is thrown for a loop with the news that she's pregnant.
Uh-oh.
Holly Rocket
Okay.
is a not-too-bright adult industry newcomer. It is rated R.
I hope so.
But it says it's a comedy.
Well,
Hang on here just a second. Holly Rocket is a not-too-bright adult industry newcomer with an inconvenient aversion to girl-girl action.
okay.
Man, I got to dig out my music.
Mm-hmm.
Their paths intersect with, amongst others, a hilariously suave British rock star, a bright neurotic with a dark past, and a call girl with a tricky client.
I'll have to learn more about that one to make a judgment.
I'll tell the wife we need to go see it.
Yeah, I'm
saying
sure-
it's a chick flick.
I'm sure she'll be right there with you.
So now opening in a couple of weeks. Let's see here. The vampire movie thing, the Twilight saga
Yes.
continues with less vampires and more werewolves
Yeah.
or something like that, because she can't live without him and he's got to go. And then the werewolf guy comes because the other bad vampires come in, try to take her over and make her an evil vampire. And it's
You know a lot about this, Bob.
Remember, I was stuck on a bus watching this movie on the way to Cedar Point back in the spring.
Well, then you have to watch the second one.
I know. But my daughter's read all 4 of the books. And, hey, if it gets her to read, that's fine. You know.
Wow.
Actually, the Sandra Bullock movie, The Blind Side, is what I want to see. That opens
Okay.
in 2 weeks. This is the one based on a true story where she takes in an inner city youth who has no home. And she's kind of an upper crust, hoity-toity. And she changes his life for the good and all that. It does look very good.
Is it inspiring to your heart?
Well, it doesn't say it's inspiring, but I would imagine
It's the male version of Precious.
it could be, yes.
Only he's probably not pregnant.
No.
Sorry.
Planet 51. This is the latest animated movie. The sudden arrival of an alien, an American astronaut, wreaks havoc among the little green inhabitants of a distant planet. Stars The Rock as the astronaut.
Dwayne Johnson.
Ooh, there's the next Nicolas Cage movie, speaking of Nicolas Cage. It's called Bad Lieutenant.
Is that like Bad Santa?
No.
Oh.
Nicolas Cage stars as a drug-addicted rogue cop
It is too like Bad Santa.
who plays fast and loose with the law in post-Katrina New Orleans.
He's not taking anybody's crap.
There
Bob.
you go. Also opening in limited release next 2 weeks, Broken Embraces with Penelope Cruz. She stars in a 4-way tale of dangerous love.
I'm not a fan of Penelope anymore.
Shot in the style of a hard-boiled 1950s American film noir.
I'm over her.
Yeah, I know. Then there's Red Cliff in limited release. Directed by John Woo. Woo. It's an epic historical drama based on a legendary 208 AD battle that heralded the end of the Han Dynasty.
Han. Is he related to Khan
No.
from King of Hill?
No.
Oh.
The Han Dynasty was back when I do believe the rebellion just got started.
When they created office furniture? Han file cabinet?
There you
Han
go.
chair?
Hey, you know what we could do? We
Yes.
could see if Current Office Solutions could help bring that movie to
Hillsdale.
To Hillsdale, and we could have the Han showing.
Yeah.
Give away file cabinets
We
and
could have
stuff.
the representatives from Han come to Hillsdale.
There you go. It's the Han Anywhere movie.
That'd be awesome.
That would be cool. So, and then further out, as they say, we talked about these last week. There's the Fantastic Mr. Fox with Meryl Streep and George Clooney in
Really?
the story of a fox.
It really looks cute.
It does. The one that doesn't, The Princess and the Frog, which is the new Disney thing. That opens up just before Thanksgiving, the day before Thanksgiving. So does the movie Old Dogs. This is the John Travolta, Robin Williams movie, where they two best friends have their lives turned upside down when they're unexpectedly charged with the care of 7-year-old twins.
Oh, that's like Daddy Daycare.
Basically,
That'll
yeah.
be hilarious.
Well, it should ensue, yes.
I don't think it's going to. John Travolta has really let me down the last few times.
I know. There's also Ninja Assassin opening the day before Thanksgiving to show you the proper way to cut up your turkey.
Ninja Engage.
Then when you get into December, there's, like I say, when you get to Christmas, it's Sherlock Holmes and Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Squeakquel.
Dos.
Yes. But I'm telling you, Sherlock Holmes looks very good.
Okay.
It's got Robert Downey Jr. in it. It's got Jude Law,
I'm a fan
Rachel
of
McAdams.
Robert Downey Jr.
It does look very good. So, but if you're going to the movies this weekend, again, you want to go see, I guess, Disney's A Christmas Carol. That should be the one that probably wins the box office, I would imagine.
Think so.
But it looks like it's a pretty good weekend. The Box with Cameron Diaz for Freaky, and then for downright goofy, like Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, Goofy? The Men Who Stare at Goats.
Yes.
And if you go see a movie, by all means, let us know about it. By going to our website at radiohillsdale.com, click on the Bob and Julie link, and fill out the little form and hit submit.
It's
And
very
we should
easy.
and we should tell people that we're going to do the Christmas thing again this year.
Yes. Marathon.
Yeah, we don't have it all figured out yet, but we
it
do
is-
know it's going to be on Friday, December 18th.
The ringing of the Salvation Army bells.
Yes, and we're moving this year.
Yes.
We're just kind of spreading the wealth.
The joy.